getting to hear from our sources then is that the regulator is looking to raise the intraday gross limits in the index options. Now, move is expected to boost the market depth and the liquidity because of late the option market has been getting impacted on the back of the lower liquidity, and SEBI may retain the current EOD margin limit despite suggestions to ease, is what we are getting to hear from our sources. And SEBI board may discuss the same changes in the upcoming March 2025 meeting. So the new in charge of SEBI, Tuhin Kanta Pandey, is all set and is all in action. And on the option market, on some of the norms to ease and improve the liquidity situation, some steps are likely, is what our sources are telling us. But what does it mean for the industry? Let's deep dive into that, and for this we are being joined by Deven Choksey. Hi Deven, good to be speaking with you. Thank you so much for your time. Deven, firstly help us with your take. So this is as per our sources, what they are telling us right now is that to improve the liquidity situation in the market, there could be some steps being taken by SEBI. But in the option market, there was a crunch in terms of so many restrictions around. If these changes or if these steps are taken through, when they get implemented, how will they improve the liquidity situation for the industry as well as what could be in store for all the brokerage counters?
Yeah, good afternoon. I think you have a comprehensive list of questions, right? My guess is that I think the SEBI has two propositions before them for the development of the market. In the recent past, we have seen that because of lack of depth in the underlying cash market, the equity markets have suffered significantly because FPIs, when they wanted to sell their stock, they couldn't deliver it enough into the equity market because of lack of depth in the market. So as a result of which they resorted to derivative market, they shorted on the derivative market and finally ended up giving deliveries into the cash market, which created significant amount of pain, including, I think, the fall in the currency value, which was unwarranted at that point of time. So my guess is that I think right now the SEBI has a significantly large proposition before them as to how to increase the depth of underlying equity markets. And that's where the regulations are going to probably spell out few measures, including ease of doing business, including I think how exactly the market depth will be created. Second important point in my understanding, currently all the products they require separate KYCs. And in the budget also the finance minister has said very clearly that the KYCs will have to come under common fold. In fact, all the public sector banks are, I think, making an effort to bring the KYCs under common fold. Similar situation is expected to happen across the equity market as well as the banking products as well as the insurance and provident fund product to come under common KYC format. That would probably help the market to get new investors also at the same time. So that is where I think the ease of doing business could also play a role. Otherwise, majority of the tweaking which may happen is in the area of, I think, streamlining the derivative markets between the two exchanges, because both these exchanges are innovating products one after another and they are competing only on the trading side of the market. I think whereas the requirement is to also create the market depth for the delivery side of the market. So these are some of the broader issues which I believe that the SEBI has before them, and they could possibly take some of the major decisions on that front, apart from tweaking some of the smaller issues which they are facing on a regular basis.
All right, Mr. Choksey, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us. We actually completely timed out on this edition of Markets at Noon.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.